Welcome back, ladies and gents. It is time to continue on with Aragami 2. I know the beginning is always kind of stuttery here, but every time you enter into this area, that's usually how it pretty much always is as it's loading in. But let's go ahead. We've got a few missions here. Someone had said something that we can upgrade something in here. We look in the bottom left. Obviously, yes. So, like, let's see. We can upgrade this. When using shadow vision, you can see an enemy's recent traveled path. So now it shows their predicted path, which is maybe a good thing to have. I'm not too sure. Let's see what else here. We can also do further increased bonus to stealth. That might be good. That one's already upgraded both. All right, so I think... Oh, this is tough. I don't know which one to actually do. We do have a new area here. But like I said, there was no reason to do that, so... Traveled path, maybe? But we don't really need it because we can easily tell which way they're going. So I think the Mirage ability is going to be the best. Because you can usually easily tell where their path is going to end up being, so... Alright. We've got two missions, number 23 and number 22. So here we go. Nobu leads the new faction, where goes sees power, gain more information about their plan. So this is obviously a place that we've been... Now this is the 5th mission in this specific one. You can see all the different ones. All right, here we go. You know what? I don't even know if we're coming close to the end. I mean, this game is actually quite significantly longer than the previous game. All right, so we need to eavesdrop on a conversation, collect 2 intel, eliminate 2 targets, and we're going to gain some secret information from those 2 targets as well. Lots of objectives here, and we're going to get right to it. Tricky mission. There's going to be a little workaround that we're going to do that's going to allow us to be able to complete one of these objectives. Otherwise, you wouldn't normally be able to do it. And you'll see what I mean here coming up. First objective, super easy, barely an inconvenience. Just grab this intel. We're going to be doing it by climbing the roofs here and then going down. And you can pick this up without the other guy seeing you if you're fast enough and you're good. Nice and simple, right? Doesn't look too difficult for this first section here. Make sure you are far enough away that that guy doesn't hear you do this. Now, this is where the difficulty lies in this mission, right here. Now, let me explain. All right, so we need to do 2 things. First off, wait till he turns around. As soon as he turns around, we're going to whisper them. Make sure you click only on him. If done correctly, you turn around for like a split second, and then he'll go back. There we go. All right, perfect. This guy you cannot whisper, so like going inside this building, trying to get him to come over here or something like that will not work. You cannot get your targets to come over and do that. It's impossible. All right? It's him that you have to worry about. Now, you've done it once. Wait till it builds back up. It's going to build. Your whistle is going to take a little bit longer to build up in the new public beta. Once it's built, it'll work. Switch to whisper and then whisper out. Now notice he stays there. Did you see that? You're good to go. Gonna get over here. This guy's gonna be coming back. Get against the wall, of course. Slowly, stealthily move your way this way. Because you don't want this guy to see you. Him. And then we're already invisible. Alright, so now it's just a matter of us waiting. He is still looking in that direction. Look. So the second time you whistle him, he stays in that direction. My guess is the enemy AI is programmed that if it hears 2 specific whistle calls, then that's telling the AI that, hey, something's up. Wait till he gets a little bit far here and knock him out. And then come this way. When you get over here, knock him down and then kill him. You have to. I mean, there's no way really around that. All right. Wait for him to go, and you're good to go. So I can't tell you how difficult that was before the patch, before the patch, there was a problem. So what happens is when you took that guy out, it would say that you had an enemy hostile killed, and then it wouldn't give you your specific achievement at the end of every mission where it says no hostiles killed, right? And you don't want that. Like, we've been playing the game a certain way, and for it to not work the way that you wanted it to, obviously it was a glitch in the game, or you can get here quick enough. Should be fine. So luckily they patched that out, and as you can clearly see now, everything works as intended. And there's no worries. Just gonna wait on him to turn around. Wish there was a quicker way to get up here, but I don't think there is. All right, perfect so far. All right. Get around that guy before he has a chance to actually see you. Done correctly, should just have enough time. So they have changed a few things on this mission too. Just so you know. Some enemy guard placements are a little different than they were previously. Not a big deal though. We can still accomplish this task. All right, wait patiently here. These two are going to go around the corner here. Now, at the end of this mission, it should still say zeros all down the line, and it should work. Before, it didn't work. It would say 2 hostiles killed, even though it shouldn't count against you because they're actually targets that you have to take out, so... You can also see that you can get around everything. You can still do it. It's perfectly fine. Alright, there's a little thing you can do here to keep yourself from dying. Scoot as much up against this as you can, and you kind of like glide down as opposed to just dropping straight. So that's a little trick. But there you go, ladies and gents. Mission complete, and we did it without taking anyone out except for the targets again. Now it should say zeros. Yes, it does. Alright. So like I said, the screen that it would say before would be hostiles killed would say 2, and then we wouldn't unlock this. So that was a bug. They squashed it. It's fixed. I'm so glad that I asked the developers about this, because I actually asked them once I completed the mission. I said, hey, I think this mission might be bugged. And they said, well, we've actually fixed that if you check out the public beta. So if you haven't already, make sure you go to your Steam and check out the public beta otherwise on that. So the next mission you're going to see is a mission I already completed from my previous walkthrough that I did, and we were able to do it completely stealthy with no worries. So again, in that mission, in the next mission, I say you can't do, there might be points where I say you can't do the specific mission from before. That was fixed. Obviously you see it here, so just disregard what I say in the next one. Okay, so this mission is probably maybe the developers knew the last mission was glitched, and they were like, all right, why don't you just go ahead and kill every single enemy on this next mission. Have some fun. All right, but you're going to notice that we are literally going to bypass all of these enemies. You might be asking yourself, but why, Strain? Well, I tell you, there's a good reason. There's always a reason, always a method to my madness. The reason is there's one guy you need to kill first, and that's him. If you don't take him out first, then you essentially are giving yourself away, because he is somehow telepathically linked to all the enemies. You can see him right there. So I just wanted to let you, actually see him there. Once he is done, now you can literally take out every enemy in this area. And it's really just as simple as this. But, again, you gotta take out that guy first. Alright, so let's move on to the next area. Like I said, this is one of those missions that can be super tough, but you got to find the guy that's telepathically linked first before you start tackling all of the people. Now, maybe you can kill them without finding, that specific thing. I mean, that's probably possible. But when I noticed that he was actually noticing some of the kills that I was doing, that's when I started thinking to myself, well, maybe that's not the bestest of ideas. So I changed my tune, and I said, I'm going to look around for these guys first. Get close enough to all of the enemies and make sure that none of them are telepathically linked. Just for a success rating, 2 left here. We're already over halfway. Also, you might actually recognize this, but I think, wasn't this the beginning area that we played this game in? I don't know. You know what? I don't even know if that screws me up or not. I mean, he didn't live to tell the tale, so I don't see how it would. But then again, this is a video game that has video game rules and statistics. Now, you notice how they're linked. Do you see that link right there? That tells you that he's the guy you need to take out first. Alright, get to the graveyard. Honestly, a little fun mission, like kind of against what we've been doing, obviously, since we took them all out. But still very, very fun. All right, zeros down the line. See, that one actually worked. And you notice we got the spirit, no hostiles killed. Although it's weird because I don't see the little red thing going in any direction. But, yeah, so that mission worked. Therefore, I don't know why the previous one didn't, but, yeah. They are not the answer. Gonna be crazy to see how the story's gonna play out now. Those are 2 fun missions, obviously, with lots of murder, death, kill.
Oh, Nobu. Manika. Sanada wari. Oh. Oka.
All right, so now we have 3 soul missions. Sheesh. So I don't know how much longer this game is, man. They really stretched it out for sure. But that's going to be it for this one. And of course, let me know what you guys think of the game. And we'll see you on the next one. Peace.